is Stuart from Latin Waves. I just had a need to do a quick video of my beautiful new dog, Lilou. We were exploring Bedwell Bay and Indian Arm and beautiful British Columbia. If you've never been out here, people should come out here and see what this beautiful, pristine place with whales and dolphins, every ecosystem you can imagine, including human beings who need to sustain themselves here. And as my dog pulls me around, I'm going to say that we're not far from the terminus for the pipeline they're expanding, and the BC government has been fighting and lost in Supreme Court, and First Nations have been fighting for a long time. This pipeline, this expansion of the Kinder Morgan pipeline, called TransCanada Pipeline. Regardless, they want to bring 10 times the amount of bitumen out of this area, and people say it can be done safely. They've invested all this money, but I'm talking here not to British Columbians because we understand this inlet. We understand the value of this place. But I'm talking to people in Toronto and the East Coast and right across the prairies. I'm talking to Canadians to say that it's not if, it's when. Human error is bound to happen, and bitumen can't be cleaned up. Only a small percentage has been cleaned. So all of this is going to be destroyed. All of the value of this place, the ecosystems, the people here, the whole life will change. And that's not something that many of us are willing to accept. And we're going to keep fighting. We don't believe the court systems are stacked in the way of people, and they're more towards corporations and lobbyists. And I'm shocked that our federal government, who says they're environmentalists and believe in climate change and spoke eloquent words at the climate conferences, just lets this happen. It's a false dichotomy to say we need to risk everything to have a little bit more economic boom. The fact is we should be moving away from fossil fuels. British Columbia has a booming alternative energy industry. We have all kinds of industries that are doing well here. We got to start moving away from it, and building new pipelines is not, that pipeline's not for 5 years, that pipeline's for 70 years. And by the way, that pipeline has had a leak every 3 or 4 years. It's been a terrible reputation. That company's had a terrible reputation. So what I'm saying,
even the
see
dog
my dog's
objects.
barking. She takes my negative energy right here.
She objects.
So there you go. We're going to growl at the pipeline.
Yes.
And we're going to say no, thank you. And we're not just going to say no, thank you. Here at Latin Waves Media, we're going to fight, and we're going to support activists and individuals who care about this place. And if I could interview my dog's words, I know what she'd be saying right now. She doesn't like it when I get fired up. She's saying bullshit right now. And I'm saying bullshit. So just come to our website, latinwavesmedia.com, because if you're against the pipelines,
So is Lilou.
you have an ally here in Lilou and me.